Yeah, this is Farmer George. What we're going to do is just harvest this field with AutoCombine 3.2, but we're also going to record the course with CoursePlay at the same time. So hopefully, I've done this lots of times before, but not when Fraps is working. Usually when Fraps is recording, it sometimes can mess up. Plus you have to nursemaid it somewhat, so at the moment this is being driven by AutoCombine, and the benefit of doing this is that you can then use the recorded course with CoursePlay to pick up your bale, make your bales and pick up your bales by using your vehicle offset for your baler, and it's all done in one piece. The only other option, the only other problem you have is keeping your harvester empty initially, and then on subsequent turns of the field letting your harvester run on a straight A to B course. It will still harvest in exactly the same spot every time, but taking the time to do it this way and taking the time to empty the harvester will enable you to lay the straw down in exactly the same place every time. So what we're going to do is just quickly skedaddle back to, we'll just borrow this tractor for the moment, and go and grab a tipper truck. Oh, I would block the lane, wouldn't I? So just push past it. We may just have to go back to the harvester. See what he's doing with the corner. That is fabulous. There's obviously a big bit missing in the middle, which isn't good. Right opposite the front entrance there as well. Well, it's both good and bad. There is obviously an area not covered near that tree. You can see it's doing a nice perimeter course. And sniffing out the area as it goes. We also want to take these other beet harvesting bits of equipment back up to field 13 where the roots storage is. So hope we can get to this harvester as he turns that corner. Looks like he's turned the corner fine actually, going around the perimeter. That's AutoCombine driving. It's doing very well. And this is lifelike in the sense that you cannot drive on the crop. Of course, if you drive on the crop you will damage it. And hopefully once I've gone past the harvester I'll have enough room to turn around if he refuses to stop. I think he won't stop. You just got to watch out for the occasional tracks we've made in the harvest, in the field. It's a little bit thin on the ground in places. You can also set, try and turn around over here. I should have gone down the lane and out the gate. I stopped. Generally, I cannot remember whether or not, when you're replaying this course back, whether the harvester will stop when it's full, because I think it doesn't. I think it just continues on. I would be happy for this to go round and round the outside. And continue to do that like that. Continue to do the field till it's complete. This is canola that's grown in this field at the side here. Remember, it was beets, sweet beets before. Now, depends on, we don't exactly know what the harvester is going to do for this corner. Hopefully it'll turn it in one sweet movement, and hopefully I've got enough out of the harvester now I can just leave it to do this corner on its own. I think it'll manage to turn that corner okay. Yeah. We've got one continuous swath of straw. I'm not going to compete with him for that edge. Actually, he is going to do a bit of cajoling around, isn't he? Please keep going straight. Thank you. Oh, no, dearie me. That's messed it up. Right, stop. Yeah, human error. Human error. That's not CoursePlay. Right, so you can fix this. If you accidentally do this, what we do is we have to just turn off AutoCombine, repair the course by backing up to the point where we thought we was needing to be. In fact, there is an error on this corner here, this bleep, this big bump out anyway, so all things happen for a reason. Let's just empty this harvester whilst we're here. Then he is totally 100% empty. Just move this tractor along a little bit, just to straighten him up. I would like to say which side to get out of the vehicle. Nearly always it's always the wrong side for me. Right, let's take it back beyond this bump. All things happen for a reason. So let's get this central. We'll erase the course back to this point. We'll start recording again, and then just actually physically drive in with the normal header on, switched on. We would have gone like that, and then from there on let's just do this other part of the course manually. And I'm holding my accelerator on full here, and then we'll just turn on AutoCombine again. Hopefully, no, messing me about. Okay, so we have to repair the course again. AutoCombine off. Let's go all the way back to this sign here. We'll put recording back in. Get this going. We'll make sure that the width of the blade is full of crop before we switch on. No, why is it going that way? I don't know why it wants to turn around. You shouldn't be interested in turning around. Ah, I've maybe accidentally hit that one. Left side is active side. And we're going round in a circle. That must have been it. Must have been that thing there. So we've got a pretty straight course now, as you can see. So I just brought this wagon up to fill this slurry. We'll leave him on there. Try and catch up with this one. This vehicle fills up pretty quickly, of course. We could keep producing wheat in these fields and barley, alternating wheat and barley. And actually you can get the follow me mod to make this vehicle, once you've got the first circle done, to make this vehicle follow the harvester and pull up alongside of it, so it's constantly emptied. So there's another idea. Only that very occasionally things like this happen. if it starts reversing, that's going to break the CP course, so we can't have that. Just trying to jump into it as quick as we can and stop it. I should have made sure that all of this field was properly seeded. Turn off AutoCombine, get this back in position, stop CoursePlay, remove all the other courses, info, once back in position, hit record, manually harvest, turn this corner by manual means. It doesn't matter if when it plays back you're going to miss a little bit of crop. Would never worry about that. And now switch back on the AutoCombine, and hopefully that should continue on its merry way. He's just coming back past the very field we're working in. He's already gone. This is the entrance to the farm, of course. Oh no, what's he doing? Stop, you fool! So we'll turn off AutoCombine. So if it had been better planted, overall none of this would have happened. But this is how you can fix it, of course. Not that we make sure that the next field we do is properly adhered to. Zoom out and get a bit of a better view. That's the position we was at. Manual. Oops. Set the recording going again. Cruise control on. I'm just trying to stay the same distance as I did next time round. I'll have to do all of this past the tree manually. We'll only get one more in there anyway before we have to start overlapping our first course, which won't matter. And we'll try turning on I wonder if we're going to have the same sort of problems around here where this we won't risk it actually. What we'll do is we'll turn off the AutoCombine. Stop, please. We'll use manual drive. So no manually driving it, just around here. I think we'll do this next time as well around here. Just the corners generally. The most important thing is to concentrate on creating the main course. You can even actually go up and down the field in a place where like at the bottom end where it first started to mess up. We could even do that bit up and down until we get to a nice square block left, and then leave it to be finished by AutoCombine. I have had fields where I've set it on in a circle. Actually, you start on in the middle of the field once you know what the middle is, and then you can usually do that if you've got a reasonably square field. Drive from corner to corner and you'll find through your crops, and you'll find the centre spot where the lines cross, and then you can take it from there, and you can start at that point, and you can do rotational harvesting from the outside, from the inside out, until of course you meet the edges, where then you've just got to finish off all the 4 little triangles that you end up with. Right, so we'll switch back on AutoCombine and let him do his job. He's arrived. Looks like he's taking that corner straight enough. Lost it then. I'll just have to see if we can catch up with this yellow combine. We'll come back to him in a second. Because he's seems to be going off whack. This is that corner. Yep, again a corner. We'll turn AutoCombine off the minute. We'll take it from there. AutoCombine from there. Take it back on. Manual drive. Course cruise control. That'll probably leave a stripe in the field, but like I say, who cares about the little wisps? And I think we can catch up with it, and it's safe on that last little straight there. Yep. As the field gets more and more harvested, we'll be left with less and less ground to travel, and we'll be able to turn around. One more turn on this and we'll be able to turn around in the field, of course. So I'll be catching up with that harvester in a second. It's bound to stop, and we'll come back in the next video, so I'll just leave you there for a minute.